Hello, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics with your release for this week, the 3rd of March. So first release for the month. So excellent time to use monthly postal service. If you haven't already, do check that out on our website. It's under the shipping tab, which you'll find up the top. Today I have 6 fabrics for you, including 1 rewind fabric. Okay, so first up we have a DTY. So this one is called Be Honest, this time in navy. It is super pretty. The print's just gorgeous. A lovely deep navy, which is really nice. DTY is a really nice, smooth, cool feeling fabric. It is a poly knit. It's 96% poly, 4% spandex, about 180 GSM, so about a t-shirt weight. Really gorgeous for tops, dresses, shorts, pants. I've got some palazzo pants in DTY. I've got some sachet shorts in DTY. I've got a few tops in DTY. I'm not sure if I've got a dress. I've got a jumpsuit in DTY. It's so many options. It's a beautiful fabric, especially if the weather is still a bit warm where you are. All right, so here is your stretch. And vertically as well. So it's great both ways. Beautiful drape. All right, this one I have put with 3561, which is the Resant range thread, and then 310 for the Mariflex. So Mariflex is the stretch thread where you can use your sewing machine to just sew a straight stitch. It's a bit of a game changer. All right, this one looks really great with the off-white modal, but being a navy and white, there's a heap that you can put together with this one. Lots and lots of colors you could add if you wanted to. All right, Be Honest in navy, DTY. Next is a restock. So, was it last year or the year before? It might have been 2 years ago that we got these Swiss dots in. So they are a knit Swiss dot. There's that detail there. It's really, really sweet. Now I know this new setup I've got going on, I think makes fabrics look even more see-through than normal. I have 6 lights in here going at the moment. So I am lit up like a Christmas tree. Which I think is why it is looking as see-through as it is. I have a top in this, just a long sleeve top, which I shared in the Facebook group yesterday. And I have no issues with see-throughness there at all. It's not something that would bother me at all, even though it's looking so terribly see-through here. It's like an X-ray almost, isn't it? I feel like I could almost do a puppet show. It's just all the lights that I have around me in this room. Okay, so this one, 77% poly, 23% rayon. So the stretch comes from the way it is knitted together. It is 220, it's actually 200 GSM. So it's got your horizontal stretch there. And just a little bit of vertical, there's not heaps going there. And there is your drape. I think I'm going to have to adjust my lighting because I have added some more in today and it is making these fabrics look different than they actually are. I put more lighting in to give you a truer version of it, but I actually think I might have had the opposite effect today. Show you that really pretty Swiss dot. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just a plain black fabric, but that little bit of texture is super pretty. All right, so we've only got thread 4000, the black croissant, because we are still out of stock with the Mariflex. All right, black Swiss dots. Now I have a Liverpool for you. This one is called Juniper. It's got some really gorgeous autumn colors in it. They're not showing up very well actually. They're a bit brighter than what they're showing on the screen at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. Maybe if I come back a bit, the lighting might adjust. No. Okay, so Liverpool, let me show you up close again. has this crepey texture on the right side, and then it's lovely and smooth on the inside. It also has a little bit of thickness to it, which can be quite forgiving, quite lovely. So this fabric has a little bit of structure to it, which is really nice. So it's got good horizontal stretch, really just a little bit of give vertically, so that is something to keep in mind. And there is your drape. Now this one we put together with the Resant Thread 1000 and Mariflex 111. This fabric is really, really lovely to sew. It's just really easy. It runs through your machine really nicely. It cuts really nicely. It doesn't move around too much, which is lovely. All right, it looks really gorgeous with the cappuccino double brush poly. So that's for those sorts of tones there. And again, with that one, is the mauve cappuccino modal. Looks really pretty there with those colours. And olive green modal for those leaves. What else do I have for you? Spice double brush poly for the gorgeous reddy colour in the flowers. I think you can see it a little bit now. And finally, that was Spice double brush poly, sorry. And this one is terracotta double brush poly. So similar, but just brings out that gorgeous red. All right, Juniper Liverpool. Now, we've got a couple of double brush polys for you. This one is super, super pretty. It's called Swept Away in Dusty Blue. Look at those really gorgeous colours in there. It's quite a big print. Just move back a little bit, you can see all of that. But it's a gorgeous print, and the blue is stunning. So double brush poly has the amazing stretch that we all know. Beautiful drape, gorgeous to the touch. Really good recovery on the stretch, so it won't grow on you during the day. It should look the same at the end of the day as it did at the start. Okay, this one I've matched with the Resant 3640 and Mariflex 143. And then I've only got a couple of fabric coordinates. We just went with the white double brush poly just for the white in those flowers there. Unfortunately, we don't have a good blue, which is a real shame. And this is the dark peach double brush poly. All right, Swept Away in Dusty Blue double brush poly. All right, last of the new fabrics does have a little bit of a wow factor. This one is called Zebra in Teal. And it is quite gorgeous. Look at that. Color is just beautiful. The print is really gorgeous. It's beautiful and soft. It's got the really great stretch. There's your drape. Now, I do have, what have we got here? 1610 is the thread that I have put this one with, or you could just do a black as well, whatever takes your fancy. Now, I don't have any coordinating fabrics for this one, but I love it with this pink t-shirt. How cool do those two colors look together? Very bright, but quite beautiful. Really pretty, those two together. Okay, so this one is Zebra in Teal double brush poly. So that brings me to my last fabric of today, which is our rewind fabric. So our rewind fabric is something that we have released to you before and we think you might have forgotten about. So we are here reminding you all about the fabric, and we're going to offer it to you for a reduced price for Sunday only. So I've actually sewed up some shorts. This fabric is Ghost Crepe, and this is called Sunset at Sea in navy. So I've just done the, this is the Vacation Vibes pattern from Pattern Emporium, so they're actually pants, but I cut them off, put some belt loops on, and made myself a little belt just for some interest there, and they're very, very comfortable. Ghost Crepe, yes, it has the crepey texture, it doesn't crease, so amazing for those of you who hate to iron, or if you want something for travel, then it's really brilliant for that sort of thing as well. Just think if I can get the crepey texture there for you to see. You can see that a little bit, I think, can't you? So it's got that crepey texture. No stretch to show you, but there is the drape, and of course you can see how it sits in a garment that's been made up. So it sits really nicely. You can see the belt flops nicely. So yeah, it looks really cute. Let me get Molly out to assist me. All right, here you go, Molly. I'll just move this around a little bit so that you can see Molly. There we go. Okay, so here she is in her Sunset at Sea in navy. This one also comes in black, but it is the navy that is on special today. But if these colours aren't for you, do check out the black. It might be a little bit better. So the thread that we had written down for this one was 3555. We're actually out of stock of that one at the moment, but this one is 3356, which it works just as well. And you know, a lot of us have got navy at home, so you might just have something that works already for this particular one. Now, a lot of our coordinating fabrics that we had for this are still current, so I'm going to show them to you again because they're actually pretty good. So the first one that looks really nice with it is the olive Ghost Crepe. So that just matches in with the leaves on here, and just looks really pretty. Looks really nice, and of course it's the same fabric base, so if you wanted to make yourself a full set or something like that, then you know the drape will be the same and the fit, you know, should be very similar, being it's the same fabric type. Sorry, Molly. Okay, next we have Pink Coral Double Brush Poly, which is super pretty because we've got these coral bits here in the flowers, and that just brings those out nicely. Just going to move this light a little bit to shine on Molly a little bit more. All right, so pink coral, also very, very pretty. And standard old pink double brushed looks great too. Let's dress her in this one. Again, it's to match in with these more coral style colours, but it looks really nice. So what I like about this sort of thing and putting the coordinates together is I like the ability that it gives you to create a few different outfits. So, you know, you could just buy this fabric and make yourself a top or a skirt or pants, shorts or something like that. But then what are you going to wear with it? You need to have something to wear with it. And with something like this, if you were to get yourself a couple of solid colours, then you then have a few outfits that you can swap and change. The top, you know, if you're going to make yourself a top out of it like I have, and then, you know, a top in the solids and then bottoms in the print, you've got a few things that you can change it around with. What you can also do, so if there's a colour that you really like, that I'm showing you here, say you liked the pink coral double brush poly, if you type pink coral into the search bar on our website, you will see the other fabrics that we have matched the pink coral with. So you can create some outfits that are interchangeable, you know, some garments that create all these different outfits that become interchangeable, and you can make them all work in your wardrobe, and you can have things that coordinate together. So that is actually quite a good search function on our website. So do use that, particularly for the, you know, when you're trying to find what other prints a solid color might work with, then just type that coordinate name into that search bar and you'll see what else we put it with. All right, so this is sage green for those leaves, I guess. Double brush poly. Now, a new one that I am putting in, so there won't be any photographs of this one, so just what you see in the video here. But I actually think it really tones it down if you put a navy with it. So I am putting, oops, sorry Molly, covering your head there. This is the navy bamboo. So I think that's really, really lovely together and just calms it down a little bit. Different to what I am wearing, which is this really, really bright pink. And this is one that we hadn't had it with before. This is Fuchsia Fedora. It's a modal, and it's actually not the exact same color as the flowers, but I think it goes really, really well with this particular print. So that's another one that matches as well, the Fuchsia Fedora 200 GSM modal. And this is just an Every Me tee from Pattern Emporium that I made a few years ago now. Okay, so this is your Lush Sunday Rewind for today. It is Sunset at Sea in navy, Ghost Crepe, and of course all the coordinates that go with it. All right, that's everything I have for you today. I hope there's something that you like in there. Please enter our competitions on Facebook and YouTube. All of these are now up on our website, which is www.lushfabrics.com.au. You can find them all under the new arrivals tab. This guy will also be under the Lush Sunday Rewind tab, and you will find them all on there, along with our huge range of other fabrics, threads, sewing accessories, all that stuff. All right, thank you so much for watching. Hope you found something you like. I'll be back next week with some more goodies for you. Thank you, bye-bye.